Just a little response there to Decca. First and foremost, yeah, I just want to say, listen, look, I totally agree with pretty much everything you said in that video. You know, when, you know, respect where respect is due. Yeah, I do have I've got a lot more to offer. I was only 30% the man I was in that fight, but I'm not going to go on about that fight, and I'm not going to go on about the politics last year. You know, I've got a lot of sausages at the minute on YouTube shouting out my name, but for me, they're not worthy opponents like yourself. Do you know what I mean? You know, you're a formidable opponent in bare knuckle boxing, and that's what we're in it to do. You know, you're in this game to fight the best, you know, have some good fights, fight the best out there. And do you understand what I mean? And you know, anyone can clickbait and shout names and everything else, but you know, I'm more than happy and I'm more than eager. So I have to agree with you there as well for the rematch. If we can do it out of respect, then let's get the fight on. You know, and I just want to kind of sum it up that if this fight does happen, you know, there's no politics getting dragged up from YouTube from last year, because after you fucking crackers on YouTube that got involved in the mix and was talking your shit and you're doing this and doing that, not one of yous I've got the balls to even have a fight, let alone a bare knuckle fight, with arguably probably one of the best out there in Britain. Do you know what I mean? Which is, you know, Decca, I'm not going to put you on a pedestal, but you know, you are a formidable opponent. I'm not going to take that away from you. Do you know what I mean? Definitely not. And yeah, like you're saying, look, it's not, we're not friends, we're not this, we're not that. You know, there's been a bit of cross wires on the Facebook Messenger with the messages coming over, but we can put that to one side, because like you said, that was last year. Do you know what I mean? I want nothing more than a rematch, and if it is done, you know, I totally agree. Let's do it through the respect of sport, nothing else. No, you know, at the end of the day, you know, YouTube can say this and can say that, but like you're saying, you know, you take a handful of people off YouTube that are on YouTube at the minute that have popped up, an handful, and then go through all the comments and look at all the other YouTube community, and which one of them's even got the balls to even have a bare knuckle fight, let alone a fight? There's none. So that's why I don't really get involved in the YouTube saga no more. And obviously, I mean, I was involved in it last year. We put YouTube on fire, so we know that this rematch sells as it is. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, the only way this fight will happen is through respect. If there's any disrespect from both sides, you know what I mean, then obviously we just pull the fight if the fight's going to happen. And you know, at the end of the day, we're both the same age. We're not spring chickens no more, but you can see I've trimmed down. I'm training, you know, and I want nothing more than the rematch. So if we can get it over the line, we do it through respect to sport. And I totally agree, leave the bullshit to one side, because at the end of the day, the bullshit's not fighting for you when you're in the ring. You stood in front of each other. You know, the YouTube community that talks shit, that blows smoke at your ass, isn't fighting for you when you're in the ring. It's only me and you. So I totally agree. If we can get it over the line, you know, and get a date penciled in. I mean, I know you've got a few things lined up yourself. I've got a few things lined up. But like I said, for me, this will come first. Like last year, it didn't even come third or fourth, this fight. It was just neither here nor there, and I turned up 30%. But this time, you know, I am going to go to the trenches and take myself to hell and back in my training camp. And let's get the fight on. But like you're saying, I'm not interested in the other daft crackers calling me out. Do you know what I mean? Until, you know, at the end of the day, you've got to, for me, the type of opponent I'm going to go up against is men like yourself. Do you know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. So I think you know, you'll be weighing in around 16 stone. If the fight does happen, I'll be weighing in about 80 kilos, about 13 stone I'll be. And yeah, well, that's it. You know, let's get the fight on. You know, I will be turning up, I will be in shape, and if it is your last fight, then let's just give everyone something to look at. Do you know what I mean? Let's just both go out on our shields, I suppose. But yeah, like I said, let's make the fight happen. If we can make it happen, that's it. Like I said, I'm not going to be disrespectful on my side. I'm not going to be jumping on live chats talking shit, because I'm not interested in 2022's politics. It's all a load of shit. Do you know what I mean? Until I see the people, to be fair, if I see the people involved in the politics willing to come out and do what we done last year, this year, then I'll start having respect for them as well. Do you know what I mean? Because all of them are full of shit, disrespectful, full of shit. You know, they're quick to jump on channels and make up false shit and have opinions and that, but they haven't got the balls to come out and do what we do. So we'll leave it there, fella, yeah? Like I said, I've got no disrespect against you at all. You know, there's no hate, there's nothing there. It's just two men training hard to go out and have it on the cobbles. If we can make it happen, let's make it happen. Do you know what I mean? On a respectable term. So obviously, I think you've got me, I don't know if I'm still blocked on your Instagram, but you can unblock me. We can talk behind the scenes in a respectful way. And yeah, just get it over the line. You know, a date that suits. You know, there's no, he said this and she said this and he's done this and there's none of that, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I've just summed up everything I said last time. You know, all them people that said this and said that, they've not got the balls to go out and have a fight, let alone a bare knuckle fight. So yeah, keep it respectful. You know, 2 men going there on the respect of sport, have a few clouts, and then we go home at the end of it, brother, yeah? Right, you just take care. If you want to make it happen, make it happen. I'm here and I'm going nowhere, and I'm training. Nice one.